Wow, that's depressing. Yes. Okay. Giselle.
I just have a really clever pickup line that's gonna hurt everyone.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
I'm not hurt either.
It's
It's to Kaneki, but like, okay.
I'm not hurt either.
Ready? I must be Hide because I want you to go home with me. I have no heart.
Okay. Yes, you.
Kind of like the only pickup line in the search for Kaneki. Your face. I like that.
Everyone's hitting on me. I like
Well, you're the
it.
MC.
Everyone's
Must be a nice change of pace.
You want some ice for your burn?
Throw a change.
Need some mallow?
Bye, he did. Bye.
Bye, Hide. I'm determined to find a pickup line. Other questions? Okay. Okay, half an hour left. I don't know. I don't know what this was either, but.
10 minutes before.
Any other questions? Anybody? Do you want?
Find your pickup line.
Okay, well, somebody has to tell a joke or something. I didn't.
I don't know.
I am determined to find.
I only know. I can only learn this out when so I only have really.
Any more questions?
Really corny. In, out.
In, out?
Really.
No, I should have never said NSFW was welcome.
No, I said corny.
Yeah,
Yes, so.
You said tell jokes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just tell jokes. Go ahead.
I have a Sally joke. Where did Sally go after the bombing?
That doesn't sound fun.
Go ahead.
Where?
what is it?
Oh.
I have a pickup line.
Where did Sally go after the bombing?
Where?
Everywhere.
Oh.
I have a pickup line that's really, really bad. Say it.
Bad is it bad or bad is it bad?
Are you heated? Because I'm dying for you.
Oh.
Are you heated? Because I'm dying for you.
Every single time I type in my phone, corny pickup line. Every time I type in my phone, corny pickup line.
So, hey, you know your pants don't match your shirt, right? You know that, right? Your jacket?
I still hate you.
What is that?
We're just having loads of fun over here.
Okay, blonde. I got a pickup line for I'm on.
Oh, cool.
Come on.
This is my
Why did I
sexual
have no
voice.
internet?
Hey, I'm on. Let's test those resistance skills.
What?
You'll get a lot.
Whatever.
Of resistance then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no internet.
Alright,
Does anyone have any
Yeah, my
actual
sense-
questions? Okay, actual questions. Okay, yeah.
Yes. So, Kaneki, Toga, who wears the pants in this relationship?
Me.
Kaneki and who?
Toka.
I'm not gonna argue.
Toga-chan wears the pants.
Oh, yeah. Kaneki's just too feminine.
I take back my answer. What?
I said you, and then you took a stab at me, so I take my answer back, Toga-chan. I wear the pants.
No, you don't.
Okay, I know I don't.
You look so.
Hey, Amon, would you like a hand or would you prefer the whole arm?
Hello, people.
Oh, that's so sad. I don't think I heard that. Jesus said, can I have a leg?
I do really like
I have an actual question.
Alright, actual question.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
That's
I have
wait.
a question for Hide. So even though you knew about Kaneki's whereabouts and what he was up to, how come you never confronted him about it until the very last minute?
Yeah, literally.
He was kind of beating himself up over it.
Because I had a feeling that if he knew that I knew that he would start acting differently, and I didn't want him to know that I knew. I wanted him to stay the same like Ken that I've always known. And plus, if he knew that I knew, then eventually somebody would know that I know, and then I would die. So
That's a little selfish. Oh my.
you know what? Maybe I.
What was that? Oh, George
Okay, the whole time I'm actually selfish. I'm sorry.
I thought you said shelf.
Stop talking. Okay. Okay, so I have two, and they're both for the group. Okay, so the first one is if you all were just humans, what would your everyday jobs be?
I already am a human.
No, nothing in Ghoul. Yeah.
Wait, so not character.
Not Ghoul.
Real job.
No, like in character, no ghouls. Like every day, like Hide's walking down the street here.
I would either work at a zoo,
I was gonna say that.
or I'd work at a candy shop and probably eat all of the candy, then go out of business.
Oh gosh.
Yo,
Policeman. Wait, no, I would have a family. In this world.
Policemen can have family.
You'll be like that one guy in the guitar to the afro who does like the exercising videos. Richard Simmons. Lake warmers.
I would do like a yoga instructor.
I could see Hide like working at GameStop.
Oh, yeah.
Or like a record exchange or something like that. I think maybe a skate park. Journalism or an author. Part-time model, part-time chef, part-time fashion
I don't think you
designer.
can do that many part-time.
My goodness.
Where's your full time?
Yeah.
Part-time lots of things. It's full-time is stalking Kaneki.
I said it.
Did I say it? Yes, full-time Kaneki Kun's husband.
House husband.
Does it technically count? He doesn't.
I already said no.
I could be a house husband.
Well, I'll do it again later.
I would definitely be a model.
Food taster.
I will be a professional food taster plus a model.
Like on the Food Network. You'd have your own show.
Cooking shows. I know.
You would just be like a tattooed Guy Fieri. You would go around and just eat food everywhere. Did you just compare me to Guy Fieri? No, both of you. It's okay. Just not
I think Toko, well, I'd probably just be a boring coffee shop person still.
You don't have to have part-time jobs. She's boring.
Okay, and then there's one more. Is that it's just this one's a little more silly, and it's totally doesn't have to be took seriously at all. But a song that you think would fit, not from obviously Tokyo Ghoul or anime, but a song that would fit your character the most, like their theme song. Like they walk on the club scene and that song just plays.
They're like, this is my song.
We're gonna start.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Get my iPod out.
Basically the most depressing song in the world.
If I die young.
Okay.
They're all on their phone, so none of them can answer.
I'm on my iPod.
I'm sitting right here, no phone because I can't read
What are you guys doing? We're in a panel.
They need their.
It wasn't my turn yet.
Oh, you're looking at songs. All right.
I was like sitting here waiting for my turn.
No, my favorite song for Sukiyama is Dangerous by Big Data. It's a very popular song. You know, it's very good.
Mine would probably be Novocaine from Fall Out Boy.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah. Oh my god. Wait.
Mine would be that song about paying bills. It's like, I got bills because I have student loans.
That's my life right now. Okay. So technically, I guess if you go by the manga, it would be Backstreet Boys. I Want It That Way. What? Uptown Funk. Okay, but wait. There's this song I randomly have on my iPod that's a remix from Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony. It's literally called Smile.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And it's pretty much about, yo, I'm going to get you to smile. We're going to be friends.
I wrote that song. I can't take that song seriously.
Did you?
He just wants you are my sunshine.
You are my
That song makes me cry.
saddest for that. Oh my gosh.
Of my music.
He's
Oh my god, wait, I might have like
He's the type that
You got
would never listen to music. Like straight up would never listen to music. People be like, oh, what's your favorite song? He said, I've never listened to the song at all. That's what he works out to, I guess.
I work out when I walk.
I work out. Oh my god. That's about it, I think. You don't would listen to like songs that play in a gym.
Yeah, I would definitely call it.
I seriously have that on my iPod. It would have to be pun pun pun. Also candy candy. Anything by Carrie Pumpkin Pumpkin, basically.
so depressing.
Okay. We're taking re-questions now. Re-questions.
So if you don't want spoilers.
Wait for the people to leave before
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
Go
follow Ask Across the Words.
If you find ghouls, send them my way. Stay safe.
Goodbye.
Look at that belly. Look at that top button undone, like so sensual. Not. I was actually talking about you.
Okay. Oh, I know, right?
Quiet down.
Okay.
Flip out my hand. Okay, doing re
I
questions.
can't even see.
Or any questions,
Yeah.
but re is acceptable.
Okay, so in your opinion,
Who's your?
Kaneki. So let's say that Kaneki and I say like worked it out or whatever. Do you think it would basically be Kaneki would overpower and the other personality would disappear? Would they merge into one new personality? Would Kaneki never come back? If that were to happen, what do you think the outcome would be?
This pretty much just happened in the moment.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Turned out that Sasuke still stayed. He never disappeared. Kaneki's still there.
He's little.
I don't think either of them will ever disappear.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is that if like the situation would arise, like why, like would they stay separate, or do you think they would merge into a new personality?
I think they would merge. I don't think they would stay two different people because I mean technically they're the same person, but I think either he's going to have some serious personality disorder issues, or well, you know, or I mean I think he's going if it does end up where Kaneki does come back, he's going to merge into one person and have the memories of both Sasuke and Kaneki and have the personality of both.
Wants to say something.
And the people from Sasuke's past, those similar, Amon, Tsukiyama, and Rize were to come back, something major will happen, as when he had seen Nishiki and Toka and Hinami, but when he meets those people from his past, there would definitely be some major event. Okay. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know where everyone's at right now, but
We've caught up. I'm
okay,
caught up.
so this is for Amon then.
Are you?
I'm not, but I'll pretend I am because you spoil me.
Okay.
I thought you had the mic on.
Oh yeah, wait. Just so you know, us two are literally like less than chapter 9 in.
I'm like,
Oh.
I get spoiled.
But it's okay, we get spoiled all the time.
And they spoil me. These three.
Am I rude? Am I allowed to
No,
do
these
into the
three
room,
spoil me.
Okay.
These three spoil me, so it's okay.
Okay, so in
Yeah, I don't mind.
this chapter, it's heavily hinted at.
I just talked about this morning. I know where you're gonna ask. I just talked about this.
So it's heavily hinted that you're actually still alive, and they mentioned cannibalism, so you might be part ghoul.
I know.
How you
I
dealing with
just
that?
talked about this.
Do you know how sexy I'd be as a ghoul?
I got the body for a ghoul. This mustache or everything.
I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh.
You just
So,
like
yeah.
ate my arm or something?
How are you gonna handle that? Are you gonna keep fighting ghouls and say fight ghouls?
I feel like Amon. Oh, this is gonna be very out of character, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's fine.
I feel like Amon would. Well, oh my gosh, what's his name? Starts with T.
Takizawa.
Like Taki, whatever. So, no.
He stood in the corner and I didn't care about him. That's Amon's actual character.
He went kind of psycho crazy, but he always had like psycho crazy before. But Amon was is a very cool-headed character. So I feel like if he turns a ghoul and if he honestly isn't capable of killing himself, I feel like he would try to hunt ghouls, like the ones that are like big killers, like, well, not gourmet anymore, but not binge eater anymore, but
So,
whatever. What's the big ghouls that are killing people nowadays?
say mom like 4 week caught them.
Those people. He would like go for the ones that are really, really bad, like the clowns.
Yeah.
Like
People
punch
see
them out.
a Kaneki and Amon team up and
I
own
would
everything.
literally cry. I would cry. Becky would cry. We've talked about this in the chat room.
Thanks for
Bye. Thank you for coming.
Love you too.
Yeah, we've talked about this in the chat room when the episode just came out. I have like very mixed feelings because I don't want Amon to become a ghoul.
Oh, can I talk about this for a
No.
second when you're done?
Or you ask them.
No. Actually,
I have mixed feelings. I honestly, I don't want him to be a ghoul because he hates ghouls. And he has a terrible past, so I don't want him to have it. Talking as fast as I can. Now go.
okay.
Next question.
Yeah. Okay, you.
Do you think that Sato has any of his past memories of being human?
He does.
Yeah,
he does.
Just recently, we found out that he was forced to eat his mother.
Yes.
Yucky.
Ooh.
But like, how much do you think he completely
I-
remembers? Does he
I
remember?
think he
everything?
knows. He remembers.
There's been quite a amount of parts to the manga where he does remember. He remembered the students in his class. He picked the head. I'm thinking in the next chapter, because he's kind of come into contact with Akira, so he'll remember her, and it's just so much. He does remember as Kaneki remembered his life after the torture. Okay, yes.
Okay, so a little big fat black bird. That was you. Anyway, whispered in my ear to ask this one, but it's for everyone. And the question that you, while doing this panel, wanted to be asked the most, or in general, the question you wanted to be asked the most for everyone. It's just any question you wanted to be asked. The number one question you wanted to be asked during this panel.
I didn't really have any. I was curious to what people would come up with.
Like, what was one you were hoping for?
I wasn't hoping for any, really.
All your questions are lovely.
Questions have been asked.
I'm dying. How I truly feel about Kaneki-kun.
You're supposed to answer it.
No, you don't have to answer.
Please answer it.
Yeah.
I will answer it.
Answer.
Kaneki-kun was very pretty, but he was just food. I have no feelings for Kaneki-kun.
Damn.
I do.
Shot down and you're to blame.
Well, I completely forgot the question.
What was the question you wanted to be asked during the panel?
Anything about Kaneki-kun? Anything Shuneki? We're like over here like, ask us questions. But we all love your questions.
Yes. I have no idea. I'm just gonna go with Toga and say I have no idea. Sorry.
I'm offended that you can't ask the question that I didn't answer. I didn't ask. I totally did not ask this question. I'm sorry. I have a lazy eye because of my
Well, you're
blindness.
just like, the question that I remember.
Looking straight at my face, but she's not talking to me.
Oh, I wanted to be asked about my eyebrows, honestly. I get asked that all the time on the panel, and they'll ask vlog, and I love it. Oh, can I shamelessly plug ourselves?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So, on Tumblr, we have not all of us, but we have an Ask blog that you can ask us. We have other characters. We have another Heat Egg and a different bunch of us, but it's a better one. I'm Amon and Renji. Yomo.
Oh, that's his first name.
I forgot.
And then they're on it.
I'm Kaneki and Sasuke and Kanai.
I am Tsukiyama, Takizawa, and Naki once I finish that cosplay.
And I'm Rize and Psycho, and that's.
Anyways, our Tumblr is called Ask Across the Wards.
Dashes.
All one word.
Oh, I thought there was
No dashes.
No dashes. Ask Across the Wards.
There's a ton of characters.
If you guys
You guys
wanted
see
to
stuff?
ask any questions there on Tumblr for us, if you have any after this panel, we have a lot more characters, like you said, that are not up here right now, and it'd be great if
Also,
you
I'm
could
Yomo.
follow us.
Why would you
We're
want
not
to
going to force them. We have a question. Oh, okay.
This question is for everyone. Do you think Kid is alive or dead? Down the line? Which way? Go this way. We're out of here.
Just one word. I like to think that he's alive somehow.
I hope he's dead.
Oh, you did. No. Oh, you did. Yeah. Anyway, I'm so totally alive and missing somewhere. You know, just on vacation somewhere. That's not heaven.
Finally on that.
Yeah. I honestly think that he's. I don't know. I have mixed feelings because part of me really thinks that he is dead, but also we've talked about this that Ishida does not show when Ishida does not show a character's death. Yes. Right there, right in front of you, that they're not really dead. They're not dead.
Logistically,
That's how we say
but I want him to be dead.
So I want to think that he's dead, but I don't want. I mean, I don't want to be dead. But I mean, I thought he was dead. But I don't think now that he's dead. No, he's definitely not dead.
And I'm gonna come back before you.
I'm gonna hate you. There was this wonderful drawn comic, but a horribly sad story where Hide is actually in the CCG stationed in China. I don't know if anyone saw that. Yeah. And he comes back to Japan and he sees Hisei and he says, "I'm just your coworker. I'm not your friend." So I feel like he is alive, but I keep saying we all know where he is. We just don't want to admit it. Granted, Kaneki.
I'm seeing double now, so like.
I didn't finish like reading the manga or anything, but I heard like rumors about like
this is like worse.
about like how if he's alive or not.
I don't know if anything like it.
He's alive somewhere.
I wouldn't be surprised if he is alive. I'm hoping he is alive because he is a really good, one of my favorites.
Yes.
This is kind of directed to everyone out. Do you think Toko recognized Sasuke as Kaneki when he came to the coffee shop?
Yeah.
They can smell it. Yeah.
Okay.
They can smell it.
Yes, the friend.
Nishiki knew.
Nishiki knew. Hinami knew. Yomo.
So, part two of my question is that since it seems like Kaneki's coming, Sasuke is coming in terms of Kaneki. Ooh, this is going to get physical. Do you think he's going to start seeking out these old connections and start reconnecting with his past?
Yeah.
Tsukiyama who's gonna remember me. Bye. But yes.
Yes. Eto.
I have a question for Tsukiyama. So I know that you're painted as like this comic relief character in the anime anyway. The manga goes more in depth, but we all know that Tokyo Ghoul takes place in after a 3-year time scale. And you've been in a depression that whole entire time.
Yes.
So what are your thoughts on Kaneki, honestly? Because it has to go beyond food.
I've seen this on my dad's way too many times, this talk.
Who would lay in bed for 3 years over food?
Me.
Me, I mean, I know I'm over dramatic. But you love them? Maybe.
I honestly think I think a lot of us can agree up here that we see Tsukiyama as not yes, he wants to eat kaneki, but because he's never had anybody, and the only people he really ever had was his family and Matsumai, Kanai, and Chie. That he doesn't understand when he cares for people, so he mistakes it for wanting to eat kaneki because he's never really had friends. So we think that he mistakes that caring for him as eating him because he does still want to eat him, but he's like, do I want to eat him or do I want to, I want to keep him as my friend and everything. So
Do I want to sleep with him?
do I want to sleep with him?
Who's catching?
All right, and then who might be the
Sorry.
This is for Kaneki. I wanted to ask because this is like a big thing that I've had in my mind forever. Alright, so at the end of the manga, it shows like the
Kuro Kaneki and Shiro Kaneki right next to each other, and Kuro says, "Let's rest." But every time someone's bugging Heist, it's only Shiro. What if Heist is Kuro, but he's lost every single memory from being pierced through the head twice?
That's what I've always thought.
Yeah.
Because that's the same
I always thought that.
mannerisms.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I think it definitely is.
Not my language.
That would make a lot of sense because that would be. Sorry, I'm just answering the last question. Because he does act a lot like Kiraneki before everything happened, before he turned suitable and everything. So I definitely think that he's representative of Kiraneki and that he could be Kiraneki with all his memories lost. Yes.
The last one should be
Yes. All right. So last one.
Okay,
we're about to
almost done. This is fine.
Yeah.
No.